Hey everybody, this is Darnell Crittenden from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Excuse me, leave a notification on so you won't miss DTV at its best. And this is my happy Friday morning show. Now keep in mind, I don't have my weekend shows no more, like my Fridays and Saturdays and Sunday shows. If you guys don't know the drill, I'll update you on the speed right now because I work on weekends. And since it's the month of February, I haven't got a chance to do a February show. I'm off Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I feel, you know what? I kind of owe you guys a show. It is February. I said, you know what? I ain't got to be at work for about another hour. So the least I can do is give you an update on the show. Hey, welcome to the stream. And this is my Friday. This is my Happy Friday morning update show, sponsored by DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. And before I get started, I want to get birthdays out the way. Something I need to do right now. Right now. And if it's your birthday for the month of February, I'll put that birthday banner up. Happy birthday from everybody, from all of us, from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I guess the next question is, Spidey, how do I get the birthday banner? How can I be a part of the show? It is the most easiest thing in the world. One, you got to be a subscriber to the show. Right now, the Spidey on 9 show is at 312 subscribers. To all my 312 subscribers, thank you so very much. The quest still continues. My goal right now is to get that 1,000 mark. Once I get that 1,000 mark, then I can start doing other projects, other positivities I can bring towards the show as far as within the near future and beyond. So I'm going to give out small little birthday shout outs right now. The shout out goes out to my best friend's sister, uh, April Harris. Happy belated birthday from all of us. And hope you enjoy that. Who else? I also want to give a shout out to my kid's sister. She just had a birthday recently. My kid's sister Wednesday. From your big brother wishing you a happy belated birthday from all of us from DCN Networks and Power Players. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get rid of the birthday banner. And in a couple of minutes, my little robot buddy, we're gonna go on break. But before we go on break, I want to give an update. So again, if you want to be a part of the show, it's real simple. One, sub to the show. Two, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you did sub to the show. And three, keep in mind, every Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I do a show. This is the first show I've done for the month of February. The reason why, because I work. As you can see, I'm in uniform. I got to be at work in another hour. So I feel the least I can do is owe you guys a Friday show. Now, keep in mind, that's at random, you know. And if I haven't done a show in a while, the least I can do is owe you guys that much. Okay. So again, shout out goes out to my moderators, to all my moderators that have been supported towards the show. Thank you so much. I've already said to my 312 subscribers, hopefully by the end of this month, I want to reach that 400 mark. Shout out goes out to you guys that's doing an outstanding job. And warning, this is more of an adult gaming show. I will read that warning label right now. Warning, this is an adult gaming show. Parental guidance is suggested and is rated MA for viewers and subscribers, which means if you have younger kids, and keep in mind, kids ain't the only one that play games. We have some adult gamers too. I know because I'm one of them. So if you have younger viewers, get them out the room. Get them out the room. I think once I get my weekend shows back, Lord knows I miss my Happy Friday. I miss my famous show that started me off for the longest, Shout Out Saturdays, updates, and I miss my Family Time Sunday show. But because the way things is now towards my schedule, I don't want to get into full details on that. But once I get an update as far as if things do change on my schedule, I will let everybody know. To tell you the truth, I miss being off on weekends. So hopefully 2023 may or may not be the year if I do decide to get weekends off, but I'll keep everybody informed. right now, as far as keeping everybody informed, uh, let's get into movies. Let's get into movies. Okay. Right now, this movie's already out. I'm picking it up today, if not Monday. If you don't have this movie, get this movie right now. It's on home video. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever is available out right now. What I'm going to get it today. So chances are, because I'm gonna be at work later on today, I might get the steelbook copy from Best Buy. And again, shout out to everybody out in North and Sherfield Commons. Officer D will be there this afternoon at 2 o'clock, protecting them all from the forces of evil. To all my cats in Five Irons and in Best Buy, I will be there. But in any case, Black Panther Wakanda Forever is available out right now on home video. I think it's out on Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, ultra high definition. So I gotta add that to my collection because the first Black Panther was good. The second one, I love how they made this a tribute to the late great Chaz Boswick. You know, and again, shout out goes out to his people, his family, his friends. I loved the movie. You know, I was a little sad at first, but at the same time, it was more of a tribute to him. It was a very inspiring movie. I did like everything as far as, I don't want to give out too many spoilers, but if you like the first one, I guarantee you're going to be inspired by the second one. So that will be in my collection this week. Right now, Avatar 2 Way of Water, I think it lost its first space spot as far as the movies. I think now within this space, as far as the number one movie right now, Cabin in the Woods. Haven't seen it yet. I haven't even seen Avatar 2 The Way of Water, but I know it held on. You know, as far as second place, it held on. But I know it made over at least, if I'm not mistaken, a little over $2 billion at the box office. So I don't mind being at number two and I'm worth $2 billion. So way to go, Avatar. And right now, way to go, Cabin in the Woods. But in any case, you definitely want to get uh, Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Add that to your Marvel collection. So we're going to get rid of that. Next, we're going to do this. Speaking of movies, I'm going to pull it up. Yeah. So, yeah, so we're going to put this in. And there we go. You couldn't resist, huh? You just couldn't resist. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. You just could not resist. You just couldn't resist. Anyway, if I have any moderators on the show, y'all know who he is. Get rid of him. Shout out goes out to the world famous pig banger Bobby B, because he ain't got no life, dude. You miss your daddy, I understand. I've been gone away for a while. Unlike you, I do have a life. Bobby, you know what? This is why I call my Happy Time Friday show, because I'm gonna be happy to say what I'm about to say to my viewers out there, and especially to you. If you don't like what I'm saying, then leave. You know, I'm not gonna retire. I tell you what, and I'm not gonna revolve this show around you, but I will say this: the day you be a man and have a pair of your own, that's the day that you will become your own man. But until then, as long as there's breath in my body, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going nowhere. So this just proves my point. You know, you won't be your own man. You won't step out on your own. You're gonna keep trolling me for 9 damn years. You ain't got nothing else to do. So do yourself a favor. Grow the fuck up. Get off my damn show. Become your own man. I tell you what, I'll even do one better than that. The day you get your own show, add me as a subscriber. I'll be glad to support your show. I'll be glad to troll your show. I'll be glad to support you and all your little pig banging buddies out there. I'll be glad to support that. But until then, grow up. Grow up. And again, to the trollers on this show, I tell you what, the day you stop holding my dick, that's the day I'll get behind the wheel of a car. How about that? I can't drive and you're holding me at the same time. It's not gonna work. And why is you so fixated on me? Again, I apologize to the trollers as far as being in this broadcast. Again, I try to keep this as a neutral show. Any case, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Verse, that comes out, I think, February 17th. I've seen the trailer for it. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. It looks incredible. I can't wait to see it. And what else? What else? See, Bobby, he ain't got nothing else to do. See, this is... Oh, and for some of the people, y'all want to know where Bobby live? Okay. I'm just going to, for some of the people that's new to the show, he's talking about me. That's where you live. That's where you live. I see your uncle in the corner. Jamie Johnson shooting that cornhole in that fucked up ass house. Bobby. My little robot buddy, you can go on break. You know what you need to work on? You need to work on getting the fuck off my show. That's what you need to work on doing. 8 years, man. Correction, this year, at the end of this year, it'll be 9 at the rate I'm going, because I'm keeping count. This is what you're going to do for the rest of your life. This is what you do. I block your account, you make a new account, you keep coming back for more. This is what you do. This is what you do. At first, I feel sorry for you. Now, to tell you the truth, I really don't feel sorry for you, man. You're going to spend the rest of your life. I can see you now. I can see you now in the near future, even if you live long enough to see the future. I see your future. You're going to be if you make it to even see my age, God forbid. But if you do, you're going to tell your grandkids, you're going to tell your family that I've been trolling this man for over 8 years, if not 20 years, if not 30 years. But the point is I'm trying to make. You're fixated on me. You're jealous of me. And you want to know what? You should be. The reason why you're doing all this, because, okay, world, I'm going to let everybody know the truth. You want to know the reason why Bobby is trolling me? You want to know the reason why he is so fixated on me? You want to know the truth, world? I'm going to let the world know the truth. The truth is, man, you're fucking gay. You in love with me. I'm sorry. You already know I got a woman, but that's just half the truth. The truth is, you want to be just like me. Because if you didn't want to be like me, you wouldn't be trolling me for 8 years. And I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, impersonation is close to sheer flattery, and I thank you for that. But at the same time, it ain't doing you no good. If this is your whole life trolling on me, then you're sitting up here talking about my life, but in the end, your life ain't no worse than mine because you're trolling on me. That makes you look gay as hell. I mean, if it was a woman, I can understand that. See, you overlook one small thing. For every time you come on my show, I'm gonna roast your ass. Those are the rules. But you must love getting roasted by me. You must love the fact I'm talking about your pig banging ass. You must love the fact that your mama's a $2 whore and she can't make $3 and change off her last $2 off her food stamp. You see, that's the point I'm trying to make. You want to be me, but in the end, you can't be me. You know, I know you acknowledge me. I know you appreciate me because you try so hard to be me. You can never be me. Nobody can. You know, I wouldn't be surprised you at home right now doing your little cosplay of me. Get your hair shaved, put on some fake glasses, try to imitate yourself in the mirror, trying to be me. This is what you do. And see, now, sooner or later, the world gonna start seeing you the way I see you. How the hell you gonna troll somebody for 8 going on 9 years because you don't have a life? You so fixated on my life, you ain't got one of your own. And for the record, keep my woman's name out your fucking mouth. But the point to the matter is, you can never be me. You can't. It'll never happen. Maybe in another world, maybe in another lifetime, maybe in another universe, that's fine. But in reality, you can never be me. You won't be me. You will never be. And I'm going to tell this to the world right now. The longer you keep trolling me, that's going to make you less of a man in the end. Real men, I mean, if it was a woman, I might go along with it for a little while. Real men don't troll other men. The only thing you doing is 2 things that I'm proving my point. You must be fixated by me. That's 1. And 2, you gotta be gay. Anytime another man trolls another man for 8 going on 9 years, if that ain't gay, I don't know what is. I ain't got nothing against the gays, but at the same time, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of your world. Okay? I don't want that. But apparently you do. But as long as you keep trolling my show, the world gonna know the truth as much as I do. And sooner or later, what they gonna believe? They're gonna believe your text or my words. I told you thousands of times, if you ever want to come on my show, dude, you know who I am. Please come on my show and voice your opinion. Everything I say on this show matters. Everything that I put in front of that camera matters. Every little voice, every noun, every pronoun, every syllable, every quotation, every little piece of content that comes out of my mouth matters. Whether you take my word for it or not, it matters. You know, words is one thing, a voice behind those words is everything. And out of 8 years, you ain't even got the voice or the audacity to tell me face to face. Because this is what you do. See, the difference again between you and me, you hide behind a text. Anybody can text. Oh, now you got a PhD now because you can text? Shit. Real men, we don't text. We say what we got to say face to face. And I'm the only person in the world you'll never say it face to face. And as far as reality is concerned, in reality, you don't want none of me. Bobby, I'm going to let you on a secret. I don't want none of me because I know what I'm incapable of doing. You talk a lot of shit, but in the end, you can't back it up. Should I go back to my research on you again that a piece of shit is worth more than you? Because the truth to the matter is, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And for all my viewers, if you want the research on that, please let me know. I will let everybody know later on when it's more of a private show. I will let everybody know. But nonetheless, when you gonna grow up, man? That's the point I'm trying to make. So for every time I'm in front of this camera, the world knows the truth about us. The difference between you and me, I'm willing to tell the truth in my own words. Is you willing to tell the truth and say the truth in your own words? Here's the answer to that. That answer is no. Okay, while you sitting up here playing Mr. Wizard, like you the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, think you're the almighty. I don't hide behind curtains, dude. I don't do smoke and mirrors. I don't sit up here and try to pretend to something that I'm not. I'm just as real as you is. Only difference is I know that we all know that a piece of shit is worth more than you. You can call me fatty, you can call me I don't have a car. You can call me all the names in the world, but nothing is worse than what I just said about you. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself. How long? When you gonna wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm tired of trolling this guy. You know what? I'm tired of holding this dick. You know what? I'm gonna start my own broadcast and upstage his ass and make him look bad. See, that's what you should be doing all this time. You know what? Let me get my own show. You know what? Let my show be better than DCN Networks versus Power Players. Let me get my voice of opinion across and talk about Darnell Critton and Spidey 09, the Godfather video games. I got an accolade. The list goes on and on. But instead of you doing that, you're putting dumbass words on the screen. Okay? You worse than a bitch texting on the phone and she driving all day trying to get to work without trying to crash into a pole or some shit. And for the record, I ain't got nothing against women. I'm just using that as a metaphor, but you get my point. When are you gonna wake up and be your own man? The day you stop trolling my show, the day you stop holding my dick, the day you become your own man. Dude, the day you even get your own show, I'm a man of my word, Bobby. I will sub, I will subscribe, I will talk about your ass like a wounded animal. And you know, here in Chicago, we push strays away, just to let you know. This is what we do. So do yourself a favor, walk away. Because you should know the penalty by now. You talk about me on my show, I'm gonna roast your clown ass. Just to let you know. And to the YouTube community, this is what I'm talking about. And I try to keep a positive show, but it's kind of hard for me to get the subscribers I want. It's hard for me to excel my show to the next level because you got guys like this that don't have no respect. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm being disrespectful myself. I'll tell the truth. But at least with me, I'm being provoked. And he should know when you get on my show trolling me and you're provoking me, I'm going to roast your ass. And the sad part about it, you can't even defend in your own voice because you're too busy texting. Okay? I've seen your subscribers. Guess how many you got, dude? 0. Now, the day you have 1 subscriber on your show, I might be just a little bit lenient towards you. But until then, we all both know that ain't gonna happen. Right? Right. Black Clown, thank you so much. Thank you so very much, brother. Thank you for putting them in a box for me. Thank you. But getting back to the show as regularly progress. And keep in mind, I'm only going to be on here for another 30 more minutes. But again, I apologize. But back to what I was saying, we're going to go back to, Ant-Man Quantumverse, February 17th. I'm going to go see that soon. What else? What else? Speaking of games, and I'm going to pre-order this soon. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to pre-order sometime like the first week of March because it comes out March 14th. Right now, the new, didn't want to believe it, but I believe it, the new WWE 2K 2023 is coming out March 14th, I think between the 14th and 17th. I've already pre-ordered it. I'm getting it for the PlayStation 5. I seen the trailer for it. Again, shout out goes out to Mr. Hustle, Loyal, and Respect, the legend in his own rights, the legendary John Cena, and a part of the C Nation, the master of Thugonomics, or should I correction, the Doctor of Thugonomics. I can't wait to get this game. It looks good. It looks amazing. Hopefully they add more new features on here. So right now I'm just practicing on 2022. So 2023 is a tongue twister. As soon as that game come out, I will do an exclusive gameplay on that. And speaking of other games, I want to bring this topic up right now. No, not that. Not that. This will be my next topic before I end my show. Okay. The new Street Fighter 6 yes, before I get into the topic of Street Fighter 6, you got other games that is coming out soon. Okay, for starters, again, I mentioned WWE 2K 2023. That's coming out. I've also mentioned what else? Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. That comes out, I think, May 14th. So my guess is it'll be right around in time for either before or after Mother's Day. So that's coming for the Nintendo Switch. I'm getting that. Um, Super Street, Street Fighter 6. I have not played a Street Fighter game since 5. I've seen the trailer for that. It looks amazing. And right now, I don't want to plug GameStop, but in this case, I'm gonna go there. Shout out goes out to my buddies at GameStop in my community. They also coming out with a special collector's edition, the Street Fighter uh, Champion Collector's Edition. I think that's going for $250. If I get any footage or photos on that, I will show you guys later on within the near future. And long story short, it looks good, it looks great, but again, I say this in the past, I'll say it now. No collector's edition should cost more than the unit itself. $250. Honestly, you can just put that towards a new system. I wouldn't mind getting it, but for that price, and it's a GameStop exclusive, that's kind of steep. So if you guys plan on buying it, my advice, I wouldn't get it. They have like two different standards. Me, I'm getting the premium edition. That's $100 because you get the game, some of the DLCs, and you get the season pass for that. So again, Street Fighter 6 that comes out June 2nd. All right, so you got plenty of time. If you want to do pre-orders at GameStop or anywhere, pre-order it now. But those pretty much the three. No correction. There's one other game that's coming out, and I think that's Tekken 8. I haven't seen the release date on Tekken 8 yet, so that's to be available. So if I hear any new release dates on Tekken 8, I will let everybody know. I've also seen the trailer for Killer Clowns in Outer Space coming from the PlayStation 5. I don't know when the release date is on that. Again, that is to be available. So soon on certain games that is to be available, I will let everybody know. But you definitely want to get Street Fighter 6. Okay, right now those are two of the main games I want. That and WWE 2K23. So we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna do that. And in a second, put my little robot buddy on break. There's one more thing I need to bring up. If I haven't brought it up. And yeah, I guess I'll bring it up now, but I'll bring it up again on that date when it comes. Valentine's Day is next week, so I'll say it in advance. Chances are I may or may not be at work. So that special someone in your life, happy Valentine's Day. And I will bring this up again between now and the day of. So just to give everybody a little earlier reminder, we do this. Little robot buddy, you can find this on break. You've done a good job. Thank you so much. We talked about movies. We talked about games. We talk about. I pretty much covered bases on that. So I haven't seen no new movies at the show, but if I do, it's a toss-up right now between Cabin in the Woods and Avatar. So hopefully I might go see one of those two. But if not, I might just pass on those two. But I'm definitely gonna see Ant-Man vs. the Wasp, Quantumania. You got a lot of good movies coming out as far as Marvel. They bringing Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. They're bringing in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That's still in production. What else they're doing? Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3. If I don't see no other movie, I'm definitely looking more towards Deadpool 3 right now. Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, they've been talking it over. They've been giving out Easter eggs on YouTube. I think Hugh Jackman, he's going to finally come out of retirement one last time, put the claws back on, and do Deadpool 3. To see the humor of Ryan Reynolds and the seriousness and attitude of Hugh Jackman, it's been long overdue, and I would love to see that happen. So as far as the new release date on that, I don't know, but I do know the movie is still in production. Last but not least, as far as on the movie department is concerned, and I really want to get that off my chest right now, they are still in the production of doing the reboot or the remake of Blade. I said that about a year or two ago. I said about the actor, and he played in a lot of good movies. He's an outstanding actor, and his name is Mahershala Ali. Mahershala Ali is going to be the new Blade. Here's what I think about him. As an actor, he's incredible. I think the guy is totally amazing. He's incredible. I think he got it. I'm not worried about as far as acting style. He got that nailed down pat. I want to see a different comparison as far as between how he will present himself as Blade as far as the original Blade, Wesley Snipes is concerned. I mean, it got to be a totally different style as far as fighting, as far as hand-to-hand combat, as far as how he handled his opponents, especially within those areas. I'm not saying the man can't fight out, but I'm pretty sure he could. I just want to see a different comparison between those two to see which is better. All in all, I'm going to pick Wesley regardless. But in the end, and again, shout out goes out to Mr. Passenger 57, the king of New Jack City himself, that's holding it down. Wesley Snipes, huge fan, huge hardcore fan of yours. And this is what I would say to Marvel. You know, I would think personally, this is just my opinion. I'm not trying to make it a room or anything. I'm just saying it from my own perspective. I really think um, they should put Wesley Snipes in as a cameo. If they put this man in as a cameo, even if it's just for a few moments or whatever, just put him in as a cameo, I think that'd be cool. That's just my advice. That's my opinion. I'm not saying you guys are gonna run with it or not, but I personally think he deserves at least a cameo, if nothing else, because um, I think that's cool. And the reason why I said that, because I think the last cameo movie I ever saw, and it was the greatest Spider-Man of all time, Spider-Man Far From Home. Not trying to change the subject on that. Greatest Spider-Man movie of all time. You got three of the best Spider-Mans, and you got Doctor Strange in there, Benedict Cumberbatch. That was going on. Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, okay, Tom Holland, to have all three Spider-Mans in the same universe, I was feeling that. So I was thinking maybe if you could do that similar concept with Wesley Snipes, you know, and I'm not saying put a Doctor Strange spin on it, but I'm just saying just have a little slight cameo. I mean, and that would be cool. So to the people at Marvel or whatever, just give it some thought. I'm not saying run with the idea or don't run with the idea. I'm pretty sure you guys got y'all vision on how y'all want to set the movie good. I will say that for a reason, because in a way I will support the movie. It's like 50-50 with me. In a way I want to see this movie, in a way I don't. I want to see it because, it might be a new concept, but in a way I don't, because it don't feel right. Certain characters don't feel right. Not saying he wouldn't pull it off, but my advice, give the guy a cameo. He deserves a cameo. Even if it's just a few moments, give the man a cameo. That's just my advice. Take it or leave it, should you choose to accept. But I would think, me personally, and I am speaking, I am really, because I'm a huge fan of Wesley Snipes, give the man a cameo. That's just my thoughts and opinions on it. Give him a cameo. Because me personally, I think he deserves it. Despite of what he did or whatever, that doesn't matter. I personally think he deserves it. So we got that out the way. Now it's time for my little Friday shout outs before I go. So I want to give out shout outs right now to all my moderators in the room. Thank you so much for putting Bobby in the box for a few minutes. Thank you so much. Who else? To my immediate family, the Critness Cologne, shout out goes out to you guys. To my best friend of almost close to 40 years, Sean the Genius Harris, and everybody out in the Harris headquarters out on the south side, shout out goes out to you guys as well. To my west side family, the Redmonds, shout out goes out to you. To the mayor of North of Sheffield Commons, Mr. Redmond, shout out goes out to you guys. To all my friends in Five Irons, Officer D will be there this afternoon. Shout out goes to you guys. To everybody at Best Buy, to pretty much everybody in the mall, I will be there later today. Who else? I already gave Wednesday a shout out. Happy birthday, sis. Love you. Who else? Who else did we forget? A shout out to my best friend Marie and her daughter Morgan. Shout out goes out to you guys. Love you guys very much. To Vicky Richmond. Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope everything's doing well. Very good, best close friend of mine. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To Larry Leonard. Again, I've been on social media a few times. You left a couple of comments on Facebook. To Larry Leonard, thank you so much. I'm the godfather of video games, don't get me wrong, but this guy is like the guru. He is the guru of video games. So again, shout out goes out to Larry Leonard. To my brother, haven't heard from him in a while. To Michael Willis, miss you, man. Shout out goes out to you and your wife. Shout out goes out to her as well. Who else? Who else? To the forefathers of anime, Roderick Strong. Shout out goes out to you. Who else I need to give a shout out to? To the love of my life, Dimitri Gann Johnson, the future Mrs. Critton, and to everybody out in Gary and Hobart, Indiana. Shout out goes out to you guys. To my 11 grandkids, y'all guys are like my greatest treasures in the entire world. Love you guys so much. Shout out goes out to you. Is there any other topics I want to give out? Oh yeah, and I'll bring up future topics later on as far as John Wick 4. I'll say that for another show. Okay. And that's about it. So again, keep in mind this show is at random. But it's very important that even if you like the show, dislike the show, it doesn't matter. Please leave in comments. Because I tell anybody, and I've been saying it for years, I'm just a name, face. Bill is doing it another week. Got to give Xfinity their money so I can keep doing what I got to do. PlayStation membership ain't due to the fall, so I got plenty of time on that. I'm just that much 20% of the show. The 80% of you guys. Because my goal right now, I don't care who likes it or dislike the show, especially for the trollers, which I ain't trying to bring his name up any further. My goal is to be the first YouTuber to have his own video game, kind of like a video game podcast, kind of. But I can't do it alone. I really can't do it alone. James Preston, shout out goes out to you. Shout out goes out to James Preston and his family. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure having you on my show. So again, shout out goes out to you, your family. I hope you guys are blessed this morning. And oh yeah, I want to give up other game topics before I go. I'll make this brief. Right now, I'm pretty sure everybody got this game, so I'll get into further details on that. But I know certain games now, it's going to have what they call New Game Plus. Right now, they're talking about it as far as within God of War, which I haven't tried it yet. I just bought this game recently. I'm about to get back into this week. Midnight Suns. So you want to get that out right now. Shout out goes out to Wounded, aka Steven. Shout out goes out to you. This game, I had a problem with, and I'm about to bring it up real quick. If you guys own Gotham Knights or any of the games I just mentioned right now, some of these games have New Game Plus. And my advice to you guys, do not download, do not play from New Game Plus yet. And the reason for that, because certain games have bug issues, which I don't want to get into details with. This game had bug issues to the point where I had to like delete everything from stores, from the drive, everything, and now I'm starting all over from scratch. So until Sony rectify this problem, if you have any games that you play that says New Game Plus, do not download New Game Plus until you get a notification from Sony saying that everything's been correctified, the bugs have been fixed, then you can play it. And right now, this is one of the main games that have the most issue right now as far as new game plus. So please, whatever you do, get it. Get it. I think that's important. Get it. But you know, you just want to protect your game. That's all I'm saying. You just want to protect your game. Okay. I personally think that's important, you know. Um what else? That's about it. That is about it. I'm about to end this show. Give me a second. And I can't get my music running. Give me a second. I have to go from my phone. I hate I gotta go from my phone, but just give me a second. Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second. Cause sometimes my tablet acts up. Oops, my bad. I went to the wrong one. My bad. Hold on. I gotta do everything from my phone. I apologize. That's why it's good to have a phone. In 3, 2, 1. And when you hear that music, that means my happy time, good morning update show has come to a closure and its final destination. And to for all the trollers that's been on here, you guys get that. Well, I'm about to end my show, and again to all the moderators, thank you so very much. And right now, this too will be posted on, on Facebook. Okay, so I will do another show again probably Tuesday. I think Tuesday is Valentine's Day, so I might do a little mini Valentine's Day show, and that's it. And if you guys want to see additional gameplay, please leave in comments. Tell all your friends about me, and hopefully you guys can help me reach my goal as far as doing bigger and better things for the show. I'm out of here. This is Darnell Crittenden from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. And public service announcement from Chicago to the world. Put those guns down. And what else I've got to say? Oh man, let me give out my last quick little shout out right quick. Last minute shout out goes out to my two brothers. Alex the Lone Wolf Thorne, shout out goes out to you. To my other brother, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia, shout out goes out to you guys as well. It's 43 minutes on my clock. I've said more than a mouthful. I'm out of here. See you guys next time on the wild side. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later.